Okay, now, Chris, if you want to be a success, you gotta look worldly and sophisticated. And to do that, you gotta dress like Lenny Kravitz, with a little something from every part of the world pinned on you. B, Wilma Flintstone pearl necklaces, a fur shrug with crocheted sleeves, a hat on a hat, a watch on your pinky toe. And nothing says, look at me, I've been places, like 2 lit road flares hanging from your sunglasses.
What are you doing?
Well, I've been trying to make Chris less of a fat dummy, and nothing seems to be working. So now we're high-stepping around in giant hats. Tip of the giant hat, sir. And fat.
Peter, I have to ask, are you pushing Chris so hard because it's what's best for him? Or are you trying to make up for your own disappointment about how your life turned out? No, that's the opposite of what I just said.
Chris, your best chance for success is to be cultured and worldly, like our dog. So starting right now, you gotta follow Brian around and do everything he does.
All right, I'll do it. Just follow my lead, Chris. Because I think you could be something great. Who knows, maybe you'll even become one of those mission control leaders who gets all thoughtful while everybody's celebrating.
Hey, chew that way.
Dinner's no fun without Chris here.
Biscuit at you?
Good evening, all. Apologies for being so tardy.
Chris, you're not tardy. We tested you twice.
There you guys are. We were wondering about you. Wow, look at my sophisticated young man. You're certainly taking to Brian's example.
If anything, he's teaching me. I mean, not really, but you know.
Oh, Dad, that would have been fine for the old me, but Brian and I have to be going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're off to see an old movie on a temporary screen in a muddy, freezing park.
Lost my son.
I got a skin tag in my crack and it stings when I don't wipe right.
This has been a bad dinner.
There you two are. Sit down and join us.
I can't stay, Mom. Brian's showing me all of his favorite stuff to do.
Getting spooked when the furnace goes on?
We're participating in an autism walk. He says the things we don't care to say. Bye!
Man, I'm sick of how much time Chris is spending with Brian.
Probably smooching pickles, because they're a couple of pickle smooches.
Paul was a good man. A good friend. I'll always remember how supportive he was.
World's greatest son. This world only has one son. What kind of idiot made this mug?
It might seem crazy.
All right, Chris, now I know you're all sophisticated now, but no man can resist the siren call of mentally impaired supermodel Kate Upton. Oh. Yep, we missed it. Come on, get out of here.
Thanks for coming to the book club meeting, everyone.
Well, I gotta say, I loved this week's book, Annie Prue's The Shipping News.
Yes. Very Portnoy's complaint.
That doesn't sound right.
And he hated the noise from the local port, so he filed one of the very first port noise complaints in maritime law. And for those of us who read the complaints, trust me, they were very warranted.
Brian, what the hell are you talking about? You clearly haven't read either of those books.
Whoa, Chris, now you're starting to sound like Mark Twain, whose real name was Samuel Clemens.
Oh, that is so your go-to. See, this is why you're so great, Dad. You don't pretend to be someone you're not. You do what you want. You don't care what anyone thinks.
Well, I care what you think.
Don't worry, Dad. I could never be too good for you because you're the best. And I want to be just like you when I grow up. Yeah! And the mama panda doesn't do anything about it because she was blinded to make her more submissive.
You're right. You know, Chris, all this started because I was feeling bad about being a failure. Come on, Chris. Let's go get an $18 Coke at the terrible zoo restaurant.
Yay! Sticky tables covered in bees!
Coming up, we'll tell you where to look when talking to a coworker in the bathroom. The answer might surprise you.
Well, I think we all learned something today.
In other news, that merely
Important
turning your
lesson.
head and
Everyone
speaking to
should
your
be who
fat
they
and gross
are.
family members will
Success
not
is being
deactivate
true
a
to
functioning
yourself.
television.
Amen, Mom.
How crazy
but to
is
have
that?
the love of
You
your
actually
family?
have to turn the TV
That's
off,
true
or it'll
success.
keep on
Let's
going.
go ahead and turn off the TV.
There we go.
So I spent like $75 on cat toys, and what does she play with? A shoelace.
Hey, y'all want to try some of our new food? I'm trying to turn this place into a gastropub. These are Korean tacos, 'cause whatever the hell nowadays.
You're nuts! This tastes like Ani DeFranco after a bike ride.
Geez, Quagmire, since when are you such an expert on food?
For your information, I'm an excellent cook.
You? A cook?
I am a good cook, and I'll prove it to you. Saturday night, you and all your wives are coming to my place for dinner.
Fine, we'll be there.
Oh, can we make it Sunday? Saturday, I'm giving Javier Bardem a haircut.
Wow, when did you learn to cook, Glenn?
Well, as a young man, I found that a great meal was the quickest way to a woman's heart.
Yeah, maybe you could open a restaurant.
Or maybe get a cooking show. You know, the 11:30 cooking show on Channel 5 needs a new host. The old one burned off his eyebrows and was just too weird to look at.
Go in a circle! Go in a circle! Go in a circle! Advertise stuff! Advertise stuff! Go in a circle!
God, I'm really freaking out over this audition. What if I blow it?
Quagmire, when I agreed to come to this, I didn't know it would require this level of emotional support.
Lynn Greens.
Not bad.
Also, the tomatoes can be eyes, and the lettuce can be hair. Look down, there's also a carrot.
This is great. Terrific food and a hilarious sidekick.
Wow, Quagmire, look at you! You're a real TV chef!
I know. It might sound silly, but being a chef is something I've always dreamed about.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Quagmire's Kitchen. Now, this mince pie is about ready to go. Just needs a pinch of cinnamon.
And while we're at it, how about we take this cinnamon challenge?
Okay, Peter, we've all seen the internet videos. We're not doing that. European crusaders brought back Middle Eastern recipes containing meats, fruits, and, oh boy, spices. Right here, I'm using cloves. Of course, most people associate mince pie with Christmas. But I'll be honest, treat it was. You done?
Yeah. All right, best 2 out of 3, Cinnamon.
Okay, today we're putting together duck breast medallions with a port wine reduction. And as I'm walking you through the steps, watch your screen for Junior Chef Peter's pop-up tips. And in that bag, we'll combine 1 large, finely chopped garlic clove, 1 tablespoon of grated peeled fresh ginger, 2 teaspoons of 5-spice powder. So we just spoon on the drippings, and that'll brown the skin nicely.
If you bang these metal spoons on everything, it's like stomp.
Damn it, Peter, that's it! I can't do this show with you anymore. You're fired!
What? You can't fire me. Only Mr. Spacely can fire me. Griffin, you're fired! Okay, that's fair. Yes?
Listen, I saw what happened, but you should know we at the station would hate to lose you. You're a big hit with the viewers.
I will not work with that man again.
Well, Peter, since the DUIs happen so close together, we don't really have much wiggle room here. I suggest you take the jail time and just get it over with.
I'll do it after October 13th. And that's my famous paella that looks and tastes just like a pizza bagel. It's a pizza bagel. Now, as always, add butter to taste. Butter dunk!
Stop it! Stop the show! What the hell are you doing? You're just pouring melted butter onto frozen foods. You're not a chef.
Guys, look, I know how we can settle this. A cook-off. Each of you cooks a meal using a secret ingredient, Iron Chef style.
Will we be allowed to use calculators?
Okay, Joe, Peter and I are going head-to-head in that cooking competition, and they're letting us each use an assistant. Will you help me out?
Okay, but just promise me there's no reading. I'm not a strong reader.
So you're cool with being my chef helper for the big show?
Sure, but I gotta be honest. If it ain't a fish with whiskers, I don't know what to do with it.
But if it is?
Then sweet sassy molassie.
Taking a chance, risking it all for the thrill of the moment. Taking a stand, you ain't gonna fall. You're going home as a hero.
Ah, sweet!
No, that's Peter's specialty.
I was hoping the secret ingredient would be popcorn shrimps.
Oh, I can't do this.
Look at Quagmire. No, we're not.
And in a stunning turn of events, Chef Griffin is eating his entire meal.
What? Say the word? Right now?
Yeah, together. Ready?
You bet.